How long can you sustain this pace? 5 title fights in a year.
I mean, I feel like it'd be a factor if I was taking punishment. I'm not really taking punishment. And most people would say overtraining, but training can always be balanced.
What is your goal in boxing in the immediate future, in the near future?
My goal, for real, I want to become undisputed at 130. Do I think it's gonna happen? No.
Why?
Politics. I feel like it's four world champions, and we all on different sides of the board. And I feel like nowadays it's hard to come to an agreement with promoter to promoter, come to an agreement to make the fighters fight. I feel like everyone always wants the upper hand, and I don't think it's possible.
I mentioned Gervonta Davis, the guy who many people consider the best pound-for-pound fighter in the world, Vasyl Lomachenko.
Yeah.
Also at 130 pounds. And also an excellent boxer. What do you think when you watch Lomachenko fight?
He a monster. He a monster. I feel like between him, Crawford, and Canelo can be #1, depending on who watching it, depending on what point of view that they're looking at it from. I
agree with that, by the way.
Yeah, I feel like it's them. And I actually was a cant with him in 2014 when he sparred Gary Russell. I was his main sparring partner for that. And one thing I can say is that's sparring that y'all could have paid to see in 2014. So he a hell of a fighter. And when I see his style, I'm like, wow. And he actually motivated me to go get my legs back. If you look at my last fight, I was in hella shape. My legs was there, you know. I focused strictly on legs my last camp.
So
Lomachenko.
Your next fight is not until, you're talking about November.
Yeah, I wanted to be in November.
Which, by the way, for you is a long layoff because we're already in August.
Yeah.
Why for anyone else, you'd be like, you fight in August, you fight in November, oh, that's an active fighting champion. Yeah. But by your standards, that's a layoff. Why the layoff?
I mean, I'm gonna take a little time off. I'm gonna actually get back in the gym next week. I want to get back in the gym next week, you know, start touching up on things that I lack. But I think by November we should be good. And I'm looking to fight Gervonta Davis. I'll wait another month if we can make the Gervonta Davis fight. I'm willing to wait an extra month to make that fight happen. But I have to fight this year. I will not wait to January or February to fight. So
how do you beat Davis?
Just go in there and beat me. Do what I do, you know. And I feel like my IQ, I feel like I got the highest IQ in boxing. Not in boxing, I'm sorry. In the 130-pound division, I have the highest IQ.
Higher IQ than Lomachenko.
He fought at 35, but I still believe.
That's right.
My
he's a 130-pounder fighting at 35, but could make 30.
Yeah, but well, I mean, that's a good fight too, you know. And man, Lomachenko is very, very cool. We friends, you know. We've been friends since 2014. But you know, if it makes sense, I'll fight anybody. But I also feel like I had the highest IQ.
In order to fight in your style,
yeah,
you can't be scared. Or in boxing parlance, that's actually a scary fighter. It doesn't mean that they scare the other guy. It means that that guy is scared, in case anyone's wondering.
Yeah.
But you can't be scary. The guys who, you know, run and hold and flick the jab out and run away, they're actually scared to get hit. That's not great defense. It's the guy who can sit in the pocket and make the guy miss.
I'll stand right in front of somebody's face and dare him to hit me.
But Gervonta has hand speed and devastating power and didn't pick this up a couple years ago.
Yeah.
Has been doing it for a long time.
I want that fight. And that's the fight to be made. I mean, it's only one way to find out, because you have some people saying him, some people saying me. And I feel like the percentage, if you ask who will win, I feel like 60% people say him, and I feel like 40 will say me. And that's how I like it, because when them eyes come out in them fights and I'm the underdog, that's gonna be better for me.
Usually guys who like being considered throwbacks, and it seems to me that this might be the case in your case. Look, from where you came from in boxing, 4 quick losses early in your career, to a reputation as a good gym fighter, to a reputation as, wait a minute, he might be the best fighter without a good record that you've never seen, to a guy where you go, Andre Ward, you've pinned it on Twitter, saying he could be a top 5 pound-for-pound fighter, whatever he said.
Yeah.
It's the distance traveled, and you've traveled a tremendous distance very quickly, and you're obviously an excellent fighter. On the other hand, you're not making millions of dollars every fight. And so it's not necessarily by choice that you're fighting every 2 or 3 months. You're actually fighting, making a living, building yourself up. And your lane seems to have become old school fighter. throwback fighter, right? Is that, so as the case that I just laid out, is that of necessity, or is there something about that that you actually enjoy? And if so, what is that?
Nah, I actually enjoy fighting. Like when I don't fight or I'm not in the gym, like right now, I feel overwhelmed when I wake up and my fight's over and it's like, all right, damn, what's next? Like I go to the gym, but I just fought yesterday, but I'm feeling overwhelmed because I'm so used to getting up, going to the gym. So next week I'm gonna get back in the gym because I don't like feeling this way. But to answer your question, I'm making very good money and I don't have to fight. I don't have to fight 5 times a year. Like I really don't. Like I got a hell of a contract, and my contract is up right now with the Zone, and I'm about to re-sign with them again. So I don't have to fight 5 times a year. I just love doing it. And why not fight 5 times a year? It's something you love doing and make money at the same time.
What you're supposed to say is, and I'm a free agent, and I might re-sign with them.
Yeah, but I mean, yeah, I know, but I feel like I love the way they handle me. I love the way they handle me. I love the way they treat me. They treat me very, very great. And I feel like right now, I feel like they is willing to offer me more. Or
listen, unlike some places, this is not a show or a network that pretends the other places don't exist.
Right.
Love watching you fight. I'm glad you came on the show. What's up?
Yo, you funny.
Why? What'd I say?
This is not a place that, like, a network where other places, like...
Well, for example, if you watch the PBC, they'll put a welterweight graphic up, and I actually feel sorry for the broadcasters. They have to pretend that maybe the best pound-for-pound fighter in the world in his prime, Terrence Crawford, doesn't exist. And even the fighters are coming out and saying, Sean Porter and others saying, Terrence Crawford.
It's crazy because when we fought, who fought? Was it? I forgot what fight it was. Anyway, it was like in March, and they put up a list of fighters, world champions from Philadelphia, and I wasn't on there.
Right. It's great. Listen, and I know a lot of the broadcasters over there, and you know, I'm sure that they're not happy about it either. That's just a bad policy.
Yeah.
But you know what a good policy is? Was watching Terrence Crawford. How do you like that for a cheesy segue to the end?
Terrence Crawford is that boy. He's special. He's special, and I feel like I don't know. He's special. He's special, man. I'm gonna actually hit him up.
And by the way, you are also special. Whether or not you ever achieve true greatness, you're a special fighter to watch.
Thank you.
And I appreciate what you're doing.
Thank you.
I appreciate that you're an active champion and that you came on this show today and talked to me. Thanks and best of luck going forward, Tevin Farmer.
Thank you so much. Thanks for having me, and I'm a big fan of yours as well. I'm definitely a big fan of yours.
Appreciate you, brother.
Yes.
Guy got ripped off in his first title shot. Oh, was it your first? Yeah, it was your first title shot at 130 pounds. You won the fight clearly, got ripped off, and then your opponent was caught cheating, PEDs, and then it was turned to a technical draw. But that should have been a win for you. That should have been a title win for you.
Exactly. Then I go all the way to Australia, 20 hours across the world to get the title. To his backyard, win it.
Billy Dib.
Yes, and then fight in October, then fight in December, then fight in March, and then fight in...
That's what guys like Muhammad Ali and Henry Armstrong used to do.
I appreciate it, man. Thank you so much for having me, man. And my brother, a big fan, he told me to tell you hi. His name is Jerry.
Hey, what's up, Jerry? Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.